and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be me recreating a tag that was created by a YouTuber that I recently discovered and became subscribed to, and her name is Kelly Gooch. She is a total sweetheart. She's very creative, she has amazing ideas, and I'm definitely inspired by a lot of things that she does, and today's video is totally inspired by Kelly Gooch. She came up with a tag called If I Could Only Keep One Makeup Product. And it's basically like if you could only have one foundation, one eyeshadow palette, one lipstick, one lip liner, one gloss, one this, one that, what that item would be. So it's not necessarily your favorite, because maybe your favorite lipstick is like a black lipstick and you wouldn't be wearing that on a daily basis, but it's like your favorite. So you're going to have to choose one that you love, but you could only use for the rest of your life. You can see yourself, or you can see this item like working well and suiting your lifestyle and stuff like that. So I thought it was interesting, and I definitely wanted to do it myself, and here I am. So without any more chatting about zero beauty products, let's get started. For a primer, there is no other primer that I could think of that would satisfy me as much as the Pixi Rose Flash Balm Instant Skin Booster would. I love this for multiple reasons. First of all, it's a multitasking product. You can use it as a mask, as well as a moisturizer, as well as a primer. I love using it as a primer because I just feel like it treats my skin so well. It gives it like enough skincare benefits, as well as it makes my foundation and everything that goes on top of it work flawlessly, and I absolutely love it. For foundation, I thought I needed something that's like medium coverage, that has a very natural finish, that does not like work terribly in real life as well as in flash photography. And for that, I'm going with the Jade Longevity Radiant Lifting Foundation. I've only discovered it in the last month or so, but I've been really impressed by it. For me, I really like it because it's very satin, it doesn't break up on my skin, and it gets glowier as the day progresses. Now, I don't see this working well with people who have like oily skin, but for me, I have very normal skin, nothing special, like no excess oil or excess dryness. It's basically like right in between. So this works perfectly with my skin needs, and I really do like it. One thing that I wish this didn't do is settle in my expression lines, but this doesn't do it that badly. So for that reason, I can live with this foundation for the rest of my life. So yeah. Now, for concealer, again, this was like the easiest, potentially the easiest category, and I had to go with Tarte Shape Tape. There's just no other. I absolutely love this. I love the finish. I love the coverage. I love how long lasting it is. I love the fact that a little bit goes such a long way. It's just such a good, great, awesome concealer, and I absolutely love it. So I highly recommend it. Tarte Shape Tape. You should try it if you still have it. For powder, I wanted, well, I had to think about it for a little bit because I really love the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. Is it called like micro something? You know, the Charlotte Tilbury one that everybody loves. But it is pressed, and I cannot use it under my eyes because it's pressed. So I needed something that is pressed, that is loose, sorry, that I can use all over my face as well as under my eyes. And that's why I went with the Careline Fix and Go Long Lasting Loose Powder. This is the powder that I have all over my face at the moment. I absolutely think it's great. I would definitely recommend this if you live in Israel and if you have access to this brand. You should totally try it out because it's pretty good. So this one for sure. For setting spray, I've only tried the MAC Fix Plus, which I no longer use. First of all, because I didn't really think it was that special. Second of all, because it's not cruelty free. But Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water is cruelty free, is fantastic, and I just absolutely love using it all over my face. It just is a wonderful setting mist. The only thing that I don't like is that it's pretty expensive for just like some kind of a water. But I'm okay with paying for that because I really do like it. Moving on to Chic products. The easiest category for me was contour. Like, there was absolutely no question. I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious that I would go with the Kevyn Sculpting powder. I mean, you can tell that I love this thing. I absolutely do. This is the contour that I have on my skin, around my nose, under my lips, everywhere basically. I love it. For a bronzer, no, this was a little bit like a category that I had to put some thought in it. And I ended up going with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer Lumiere in Nude Bronze Light. It is absolutely beautiful. First of all, like, you would want something that would satisfy you aesthetically, like a product that looks pretty in your vanity. And this is beautiful, as well as the marbling kind of mixture here. I'm sorry about the phone, but my mom is gonna pick it up. And it performs beautifully. It looks amazing. It looks radiant, but it's not like shimmery or glittery. It's just like very natural looking on the skin. It blends flawlessly, lasts for the entire day. I can go on and on and on and on about this product, and it will never be enough. I absolutely adore this. It's the best. Truly the best. Now, as for blush, this was something that I thought about for a little bit, but I kind of deep down, I know which blush like really was important to me to have, or important for me to have. And it's the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop Blusher in the shade First Love. This is the blush that is perfect for my skin tone, whether I'm tanned or as pale as can be. And it works with every single eye look, lip color that I could think of. It's very versatile. It's very easy to apply. You can use the outer, like the outer circle or the inner circle, and you can mix them together. It's very versatile, as I said. It was kind of a no-brainer, but you know, I have many blushes and I love them all. But if I could only have one, if you really like pointed a gun at my head and told me to get rid of all of my blushes and only keep one, then this would be the one that I would keep. Although it's pretty expensive, but it's beautiful. I love it. Now this category was terrible. Highlighter? Like, really? Do you really want me to keep only one highlighter? So I know that I wanted a highlighter that would work basically all over my face. Like the bridge of my nose, chin, like the center of my forehead, also on the cheekbones, and there was only one that looks flawless all over my face, and it's the Makiage Halo Highlighter. This is my second one, and it's not domed anymore. There's absolutely no dome left in this product because, I mean, I use it all the time. It's my fave. So, but truly, like, this would hurt a little bit because I would want something blinding. This is not blinding by any means. But if you really needed me to only go with one, and if like the life of everyone around me and my family's life and my loved one's life depended on me only going with one highlighter, then this is gonna have to be it. But I'm not very happy about it, to tell you the truth. I would want more highlighters, like highlighters, you know, it's the it product for me at least. Now, we're moving on to eyes. If I could only have one brow product, I would use the Jade, or I would go for the Jade Idyllic Powder Brow Pencil in the shade 6 Soft Black. This is like my 4th or 5th at this point. I've lost count. I've been using it for years. I tried Anastasia. I tried different brands, and I always go back to this because this is so good. And the spoolie is wonderful. Like, I just love the spoolie. It's just amazing. I love it. Now we are talking about the real interesting part, which is like the eyeshadowy things. Now, I decided that I always use eyeshadow primer, and it's not really like, I don't even have to think about the eyeshadow primer that I would have to use because I already only use one, and it's a Smashbox 24-hour photo finish shadow primer. It's just like a star. If you have the oiliest eyelids in the history of mankind, if you have the driest eyelids in the history of mankind, if you have like an eyelid that doesn't even like accept eyeshadows, this is the one that would make any eyeshadow formulation anything basically stay on your eyes for the entire day without creasing, without fading, without disappearing, without doing anything, without falling off. This is an amazing product. Truly amazing. And it was a no-brainer, completely a no-brainer. Blah, blah, blah. It was a complete no-brainer for me because it's the only primer that I use. So yeah. Now we have another category that really tugged at my heartstrings because it hurt me to even think about it, and it's eyeshadow palettes. That hurts because I love eyeshadow palettes so much. So much. But if I could only keep one, I would want something that would be like dramatic enough for like dramatic days and neutral enough for like barely there, kind of just like no makeup kind of days. So I decided to go with the Jade Velveteen eyeshadow palette in the shade 49, the Spice Rack. And as you can see, it definitely has drama and has very neutral shades. It also has this beautiful kind of inner corner shade. I absolutely love it. It also has some beautiful like transition shades. It has an orange, like an orange. It's important to have an orange eyeshadow in your collection, to tell you the truth. I love using orange eyeshadows. So, but honestly, I would miss other eyeshadows too. But if I could only use one for the rest of my life, I think I wouldn't be happy, but I would be content with this one. So that's what I'm gonna go for. Mascara, liner, I think, and then we're off the lips. For liner, it was again a no-brainer. Recently I discovered, by recently I mean like maybe in February or something, I discovered the Milucca Hold the Line matte eyeliner, and I have never looked back because this satisfies all of my eyeliner needs. It's amazing. It's so black, so matte, insanely long-lasting, and most importantly, almost kind of foolproof. And I suck at eyeliners. I will always say that about myself. No matter how much I practice, I am the worst at eyeliners. But this makes me almost look like a pro. Almost. Not quite, because it's an impossible thing to achieve, but this is the closest that I can get to looking or seeming like I'm an eyeshadow pro. Or an eyeliner pro, like a cat eye pro. But yeah, I really do like this. It's really, really good. Finally, we have mascara. I was toying between the Milucca Long mascara or the Jade Volumetric, and I went with the Jade Volumetric because it gives me more drama, and I can also use it for like everyday kind of looks. So yeah, I went for this because it also doesn't flake or smudge or smear or disappear or do anything nasty to my eyelashes. So for that reason, I had to go with Finally, it. For lips, I love Vampy lips. It is something that I will always and forever love. But it's not practical and I cannot do it every day, and so I decided to go with a nude. Very similar to what I have today, but it starts with the Pupa True Lips lip liner in the shade 03. It's basically totally identical to my lip shade. So I can basically overdraw to my forehead and it will look almost natural. So for that reason, I do love this liner. Also the formulation. I mean, I've talked about this lip liner a few times already on my channel, and I always say that it's just one of my faves. So I'm going to stick to that, and I'm going to tell you that this is truly like the best lip liner that I've ever tried. For lipstick, I also needed something that's like, that's nude, but not too nude that it looks like a concealer on my lips. So for lipstick, I decided to go with the Milucca Lipstick in the shade 102. It is very, very, very good at being a great neutral. It is a great neutral. That's what it does. And if you're looking for a really good neutral that looks perfect on your skin, if you have a skin tone that's similar to mine, then look no further than this, because this is truly phenomenal. Finally, for gloss, like, I didn't even have to think about this category because I'm so in love with the Fenty gloss that I don't see myself ever using or ever needing to use another gloss. No, I do use other glosses, but when I go back to this, I'm like, this blows everything out of the park. This is the best gloss in the entire world. I love it. But I don't like the smell, to tell you the truth. to be completely honest with you, it smells like something that I don't want on, like, underneath my nose. But for the effect, for how beautiful it looks, and for how long it lasts, I love it. I absolutely love it. So I believe that this is the end of If I Could Only Have One Product kind of tag. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would love to know products that are like no-brainers for you and products that you would struggle at, like highlighters and eyeshadow. Also lipsticks, because I would love a vampy lip, but I'm gonna try to make myself look like this was a breeze for me to think about and to come up with. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then definitely give me a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment, as I said, with products that you thought were like easy for you to think of and products that you really struggled with coming up with. Let me know, and I shall see all of you in the next video. Have an awesome rest of the week, and I will see you very soon.